and knows how to make snap decisions. They have to be careful to be patient with other people. So my point is, no matter what a person's temperament is, or no matter what the combination of the person's temperament is, they are not perfect. They will still need to work on something. The way God has made us be, in my own, opinion, is that nobody is perfect. So we need each other. My strength is somebody's weakness. Somebody's weakness is my strength. So it forces us to have to rely on each other, and we can't alienate ourselves. We can't alienate ourselves. So and that's what I say on this page. The great mistake would be to expect someone to become like us, or vice versa. And I've been guilty of this in the past. If you've been guilty, please put it in the chat. I say guilty. If you've been guilty, put it in the chat. Say guilty. I've been in situations where I'm like, why can't you be like me? I have this thing. Why can't you be like me? Why do you have to be like that? Forgetting that to somebody else too, I have my faults, and I also need to step up. So just being able to accommodate each other and what we bring to the table. So on this page, I have just 3 questions, which I tagged a reflection. So something for us to think about. The first one is, how do you think understanding temperament may help you in current professional spaces that you are active in? So this is something for all of us to think about. For me, so at my workplace, I also work in my church. I work in a few other groups, different capacities. Some not in leadership, some just being a part of and doing my bit, some in leadership. And I think understanding temperament has helped me so far, in the sense of, I think at the beginning of my career, I would think that just because someone was kind of telling me that I didn't pay attention to detail, I would think they were hating, or I would think that they didn't like me. Because sometimes when you're younger, career-wise, it comes down to they don't like me or they like me. But there's like a huge, there's a huge space in between. Because sometimes if somebody pointing out something to you consistently might just mean that they have very high standards, or they expect a lot from you. They know you're capable of better, and they're like, do better. Or they know that there are greater challenges to come. They know that if you cannot win at this, there's no way that you're going to win at something else, right? Yeah. So let's take let me see, I'm trying to go to let's take the flex, who avoids confrontation, who takes time to react. It's not so strange to see any people who have that temperament or those qualities feeling cheated at work, because sometimes when they need to step up and like say, no, I deserve this, or I want to take this over, or I feel like I can do this, the moment they get a bit of pushback, they will step away. They'll step away, but they haven't forgotten, right? So they might step away, feel wounded, they might step away, feel resentful, and it will affect the quality of their work moving forward. There's something called silently quitting, right? So when you're still doing a job, but in your mind you've checked out. A lot of people do that, especially when they are not good at confrontation. So especially for people who are, yes, they're not good at confrontation, also think that they cannot handle what comes afterwards. It's very possible that in their minds they will check out, but they will stop giving their best to whatever that they're doing. So I think understanding temperament helps us to know where we need to work on. So sometimes I can be very disorganized. So for someone like me, it means that way before the day that something has to happen, I need to have done my work, double checked, made sure everything is fine. If not, I might run into some problems. Some people are not like that. They're very organized. You can always count that if you wake them up, they're going to just be able to do everything and find everything. Some people, if you wake them up and say, let me see your driver's ID. They will spend an hour searching for that driver's ID because they don't know where they put it. So, there are different qualities, different temperaments. But if you understand what your temperament is, then you can find the life hack to help you or make things easier for you. So the second reflection is, do you think interviewers use temperament knowledge when making hiring decisions? I definitely think so. And it's not even about maybe a certain kind of job. Even if you're working at a you're volunteering your service, whoever is talking to you is still going to want to find out what kind of qualities you're bringing to the table, and is it qualities that they need? Because the time, if you consider how much time wasted once you figure out that, you trained this person for 3 months, but they don't have the right temperament, or they have the wrong qualities that you're looking for. So I do think interviewers think about a person's temperament. They might not mentally think about it as temperament, but they know I'm looking for a certain kind of person to do a certain job. So yeah, I do think it matters. And the third question is, what do you do when you feel that your boss has favorites and it is not you? Yeah, I personally found myself in a situation like this where I thought my boss likes a particular person, and whatever he wants to do, or whatever he wants to achieve, he's going to use that person. So it can go two ways. You can decide to cook up that